It is another beautiful day, so I thought I would do the recording outside again. Isn't it gorgeous back there? I can't see very well because it's so bright, but it is pretty, trust me. Marriage is hard. I just thought I'd let you know that. Marriage is hard, and we need all the help that we can get. So, this is your encouragement, and don't be fooled. This is also my encouragement, because I need all the help I can get. Sometimes we just need a beautiful day to wake us up, put us in the right frame of mind. So, this video is your beautiful day. Yay, you're welcome. I don't know. Alright, so Mark Twain once said, I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. How many people can agree? I know that I can. I can live 2 months on a good compliment. Forget food, man. You give me a good compliment and I'm like, oh, I'm floating like this leaf, which fell. So, can you also agree that in the tongue, this is another quote, in the tongue is the power of life and death. Okay? So those are two quotes that have to do with verbal. So this week is words of affirmation. This is a love language that's coming from the 5 love languages. And this is the first one that we're going over, is words of affirmation. What would you think if every single day you were given a compliment on something you did? Not just a compliment, but a specific compliment. Something that someone specifically told you every day what you did that was awesome. How would you feel after a week, after a month, after a year of every day getting that? Yeah. Can I get a holla? Yeah. Well, this might be also how your spouse feels. Sorry for the shaky camera. So for this next week, this is our challenge for this week, is to try it out. I want you to try every single day giving your spouse a compliment, a specific compliment. We'll go over that later. You know, this might be hard. You know, it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to him. I can't think of anything nice to say. What do I say? That sounds cheesy, right? These are all great excuses. Good job for coming up with them. Now I'm telling you to put them behind you. Actually, yeah, put them behind you and then sit down and squash them into the ground, okay? No excuses here because we want to see your marriage change. We've already been over this. I know it's hard to be the bigger person, but today and for the next week, that's your job. Just 1 week, and then come back next week, and we'll do something else. So, for 1 week, it is a really great idea to give them a compliment, and then we'll see how things change. But if you need more convincing, I want you to think of the moment in your life that someone said something that impacted you. You got it? Was it positive? Was it negative? Did it shape who you are? Did it shape your future? There is life, or there's power in the tongue for life or for death. What was that quote? In the tongue is the power of life and death. It makes sense. If somebody, when you were, 11, told you, oh my gosh, why are you so fat? That's hard to overcome. But what if your dad, when you were 11, said, you are such a beautiful, beautiful girl? Or if you're a boy, you get a compliment. All he had to say was, good job, son, I'm proud. That's it. That's it. That's what most people need, is just one little compliment that'll just send them soaring. So words of affirmation is one of the 5 love languages. Even if words don't affect you, because there's a lot of people who they don't, perhaps they do affect your spouse. And you can't know until you try it out. So, how to compliment. Everybody get their notepads out. Number 1, be sincere. Okay? Don't say something like, those shoes are great, and you have no idea if they're great or not. Don't say to him, you know, honey, you were so great at work today. When you weren't there, that's ridiculous. Okay, you don't know how the day went unless you've already asked, and then you can. But be very specific on it, or be very sincere. And that's number 2, is be specific, which we've kind of already gone over. Oh, my son is coming, and he lost his pants. So be very specific. Let's say you do actually like her shoes, okay, guys? Your spouse comes in and she's wearing shoes that you're like, oh, those are cute. You know, only you wouldn't think that, whatever you might think. Say specifically what you like about them. Darling, the color of your shoes matches very well with your outfit. This is Ezra. Say hi. And then number 3, so instead of just saying, hey, I like your shoes, you would say something like, the color of your shoes is really nice, or I like how the shoe closes over the toe, and whatever, who cares, you don't even have to get that specific, that's crazy. Or if you're a girl, you say something like, babe, today you washed the car, and I really appreciate it when you wash the car for me. One moment, please. Sorry about that. Okay, all is better. I actually wrote down examples, so I'm glad I took that pause so that I could look. Example, thank you for working today. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is a long time, and I'm so glad you were willing to do that for us. Whoa, that's super specific, isn't it? Fantastic. That's not just, thanks for working today. Thanks for getting money for us, or whatever, you know. Example number 2 is, wow, you don't just clean, you make these dishes brought to perfection. I do not see a single thing on here. Now that one's kind of cheesy, and it might sound cheesy, and it might look cheesy, but I'll tell you, if you do one of those every single day, that is going to change them completely, 100%. Another example is, I enjoy being seen with you because you treat everyone with respect. Do you remember when you gave that waitress an extra tip for helping? That was very kind of you. Okay, so you can do it anywhere, anytime, but be as specific as you possibly can, and it will make all the difference, okay? So, yes, whatever you do today or this week while you are doing these compliments, they might take them, they might not take them, but don't give up, okay? This might be the key to help your marriage not just succeed, but also thrive. That's what we want. We want to have thriving marriages. So, one full week, and I'm excited to hear about it next week. I'm excited to hear how they responded. It's okay if they responded in anger. Sometimes, you know, we'll cover this later, but sometimes anger is an emotion that has to get out first. You just keep complimenting. Keep the compliments. That's it. Okay. So, I will see you next week right here. See ya.